Okay, we're going on a taco date. Why?
Because you don't want to cook.
Oh,
We did just pay off the house.
We are debt free again.
So yay. Woo! All right.
Last time it took us
a couple months to feel it, and we aren't feeling it right now.
Well, it's only been 30 minutes, so 20 minutes.
And the website still shows the balance on there because it doesn't clear till the end of the day. So, but we have paid it. We've pulled the trigger. We're done.
Yay!
Yay!
Now what do we do with ourselves?
Yeah.
Don't even mention it. I am making potato salad now. Making a whole bunch because we're going to a 4th of July gathering, but let me just show you how I peel my potatoes. So my mom came up with this idea. Just leave the bag right here, or get a piece of newspaper if you want to compost it, and peel straight on here, and then you can just grab this up and you don't have a mess. So that's a little time-saving tip there. All right. All right, now I'm gonna rinse off my potatoes and cut them into bite-sized pieces. Okay, now that we have these all cut up, we're gonna put them in water and let them boil. The recipe is in our volume 1 of our Dining on a Dime cookbook, also on our website, livingonadime.com. Both are linked in the description below. Okay, to check to see if your potatoes are done, take your knife. If it goes through easily, your potatoes are done. Of course, the time is in the description below in the recipe. Then I've got my eggs boiling, so we're gonna drain this. And then when my eggs are done, we're gonna cut it up and put it in our potato salad. Okay, now here's a little tip. Because this pot is so heavy, I turn my heat off and let the last little bit boil off of water there. It doesn't take very much. Get that all evaporated. And then we will add our secret ingredient. We are going to give you our Dining on a Dime cookbook ebook, volume number 1, free at livingonadime.com. Click on our shop, click on our ebooks, click on Dining on a Dime volume 1, add it to your cart. When you go to checkout, use the coupon code DINING1 and you will get our ebook absolutely free with no obligation and no strings attached. Visit us at livingonadime.com. Okay, my secret ingredient right there. Can anybody guess what my secret ingredient is? Put that in. Let it start melting. Oh, yum. It's bacon grease. Okay, got my bacon grease in there, melting my seasoned salt. Very liberal amount of seasoned salt. My carrots, I'm cutting up my carrots. Okay, I didn't check the time and my eggs did not get done, so I threw my yolks away. Then I'm adding my mayonnaise and my mustard and more seasoned salt. And I kind of stir all of this to begin with. really putting the seasoned salt in. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is delicious. I am making my homemade seasoned salt for my Dining on a Dime Volume 1. I would say this is my most used recipe. I've used this recipe for 30 years. I just eyeball it now. So in my salt shaker, I put some salt and garlic powder. Onion powder. Paprika. And pepper. Leave a little space in the top to mix. Now, usually I do just a little bit and then mix and then do this a little bit, but I forgot because I'm filming. But just take my knife, get all that down there. We'll start mixing. And just put your hand over the top, mix it like that. You have your seasoned salt. Use this pretty much on everything I cook. So after Poopageddon 2024, we got little water beepers for downstairs in case water goes out, putting them everywhere. Our beeper went off. We're like, what is going on? We had massive rains, and come to find out we had a leak in our foundation where they literally dug a hole and didn't fill it correctly. So we had water pouring into our basement. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
I think isn't this where it came through last year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah? Here were your socks. Yes.
Let's see if we could hold this. There, get that while I hold this.
You can hold it if you need.
I was just wondering if there's a way we could get this to...
Well, I would say just let it all go down to the drain as much as you can.
It's not going that way, is it? Jack said he didn't think so.
No, I don't think so.
There is some that way, but it looks like it's not flowing that way. Just splashed. Oh, man. So we got it, figured out where it was coming from. Mike ended up digging clear down, getting some tar patch at Home Depot, put a patch on there, and it covered it up. And then I went in and put in some rocks and sloped rocks and landscape fabric and rocks, and then sloped it there so it's not draining against the wall. It should all be covered. But anyway, we had that great big mess again. But oh, I'm so glad we got those water alarms, because we would have never known that it was flooding again. And I got me some new aprons for the show, and I went to wash them, and look what happened. Oh my goodness, I thought I was never going to get these untangled. I did, believe it or not, and most of the aprons were fine. I couldn't believe it, but that was the stupidest thing I've ever done. I can't believe I just threw them all in there and didn't expect it just all up in a big knot. It did. And I heard this weird noise out our back porch, and I was like, what in the world is going on? And there were two guys playing a banjo and a guitar, just walking down the path behind our house, playing and singing. It was pretty cool.
Were y'all cheering for them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. It's like we're having a little Renaissance festival right here at our house. It's got a penny farthing. Bro.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, thanks, something you see every day. There they go.
Got this little shelf for $5. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but sure is cute. And I got this one for $5. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's pretty cool too. This one's from a yard sale. This one was from the thrift store. I found this cool garden thing, and I think, how much was it? It was $6. Thought that was pretty cool. Then I got this whole box of paint for $1 for each of the paints, $1 for each of the colanders, and $1 for the Stanley thermos, which I can turn around and resell for $10 to $20 in November for all the hunters. Got this little gnome guy and Goo Gone for $1 each, and this cute little Costco stool that I'm gonna put new fabric on for $5. That was for free, I think. I can't remember if I paid $1 or it was free, but it was really super cheap. All right, and then I got all kinds of stuff. I wasn't even gonna go this yard sale. I just happened to be driving by at the Thrift going to the Restore, so I got a huge thing of fertilizer. Ugh. Right there. So I'm collecting fertilizer and pesticides because I have a feeling they're going to start outlawing that stuff, and I am going to keep using it. All right, then I got these trays right here for my plants, and I got a dial-in sprayer because I have 3 different garden areas that I fertilize, so it'd be nice just to keep one in all the area. So then I got Ziploc bags unopened for $2. Pesticide. Weed Be Gone right there. Outdoor fabric paint. This one's pretty cool. So this was 75 cents, but I just went to the store and paid $8 for this. Went to the garage sale, it was $2. Picked it up, and I'm gonna take the other one to the store. I'm gonna take it back to the store. Got this rose food. Got another fertilizer sprayer right there. Got these super cute ice cream bench and chairs. I paid $20 each for them. I was like the first person or second person at this garage sale. So I'm gonna paint these up and use them as a garden ornament. And one of my neighbors was getting rid of this table that was at the end of the garage sale, so they gave it for free. But what's funny is she said, yeah, we've hauled this thing all over the place. To England, they bought it in England from an elementary school, which is why it's so short. So it was in England from an elementary school. They hauled it back and forth to England twice, she said, and now ended up here in Sheridan. And now I feel guilty cutting a hole in it to put my sink, to use it to hold my sink. That's really cute. Okay, so I wasn't gonna put it here, but this would be really super cute right here, and then put one of my old windows there. Ooh, I think I like that idea. I think I might do that idea. The question is, what color do I paint them? Then I started painting my ice cream bench and chair, and this is how they turned out. Pretty darn tootin' cute, even if I do say so myself. My son showed me this little trick for a fire pit. I didn't know this. Used to work at a pumpkin patch corn maze where they had all these fire pits and everything. And if you use a leaf blower, you can get your fire started earlier. So thank you, son. I appreciate that little tip. Okay, I didn't get a before on this one, but it was looking exactly like that with a little bit more white. I will show you guys the after. Okay, I am so mad at Rustoleum. This is the 5th or 6th can this year of paint that just stops working. It's like completely full. It looks like it was manufactured 07/3/24. I am so mad. At $8, $9, $10 a can, it's ridiculous. I can't believe it. This makes me so mad. So don't buy paint and then not do your project. If you don't do your project, take your paint back, because now I can't return it. All right, so I'm gonna go back to good old-fashioned just painting by hand. Started painting everything. All my treasures that I'm getting at garage sales, I'm getting them painted. Okay, so what I haven't said also is I painted these chairs 2 years ago. They're my great-grandparents. And I sanded, I cleaned, I wiped them down with mineral spirits. I got them super, super clean. Then I used the paint and primer. And what I cannot figure out is why on this chair did the paint all flake off, but on this other chair, which had the same exact paint, why did it not flake off? I cannot figure what I did wrong. It was Rustoleum too, but I have to tell you, I was rather impressed. I sent Rustoleum a not very nice letter. I was nice. I was firm, but nice. I wasn't cussing them out or anything, but I sent them a very firm letter. And I have to tell you, I had 6 cans of Rustoleum that did this. 6 cans. And I make sure I shake it. I made sure the little thing wasn't clogged. I've been spray painting for 35 years. This is not anything new to me. I know how to paint. And so they very kindly sent me 6 new cans. Now I had to pick one color, but they sent me 6 new cans of paint. I was shocked. So thank you, Rustoleum. This is not a sponsored post. And I'll be honest, I was pretty hacked, especially with the price of paint right now. But they sent me new paint. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that customer service. I really do. I did not expect that at all. They replaced all 6 cans that weren't working. And I just have to give them kudos for that. Then I found this cool coffee table. Now, my Habitat Restore, if you share and like on their Facebook page, they will give you 10% off. So I'm always on there sharing stuff. I happened to look and they had this on a listing. I got in the car. Thankfully, it's only a half a mile from my house. So I ran down there, picked this puppy up, and it was $20. I was like, oh, I love this, but I think it might be too busy for my living room. So I left it in my living room for a little while to sit there and study it. I might go ahead and paint the legs. I like the green color, but I might go ahead and paint it because I think it might be too much. I don't know. What's you guys' opinion? What do you think? Is it too much with the green? I like the green and I really don't want to paint it, but I don't know if it's too busy for the living room. So give me your 2 cents. So then we decided before we bought the mower, maybe we should test a 0-turn mower and see if it's even going to work on our hilly yard. So thankfully, Rob, we love you, Rob, one of our friends let us borrow his 0-turn mower. So we rented for $40. We rented a trailer, went over, picked up his mower, brought it over. Oh my goodness, we're having to stop
Duck crossing.
on the main road with a trailer. Oh my goodness, guys.
A little duck crossing.
Only in Wyoming.
Duck crossing.
Jack got to be the first one to test it out. don't think it's going as well as we had hoped. He has a frown on his face. The look of consternation. Rob, are you afraid? We'll let you know if you get your mower back in one piece. Oh dear. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to be getting our steps in. Shoot. So, let me just pause here real quick and say, the people who own this house before us, the guy was mowing one day and almost took off his head when he went through the fence. So that's why we're a little paranoid about mowing our yard. So the wife had worked on a golf course and she was like, I am taking over. I'm sorry, my love, but we're not doing this again. So she was used to using a zero turn a lot after she had worked on a golf course. But I don't know. It just was not working like we were hoping it would. Can you go this way? Down? Maybe up would be better. Or up? Maybe go down and try and come up. Okay, well, looks like that's not gonna work. Oh shoot, what are we gonna do?
Sure, this is a good plan for our yard. Oh. So I'm not sure. I need to ask Rob. At times it felt like the left side was pulling and the right side wasn't when they were in the same configuration. So it could be the mower, but I suspect that it's our hills.
So we're just gonna have to get our steps in.
Well, I now know why the previous owner told me that her husband was forbidden from driving it. I came within, I don't know if you saw, but I came within inches of the fence too. I pulled it completely in reverse and the thing was moving forward and the wheels were moving backwards.
I was wondering if Rob was gonna have his mower back in one piece. All right, well, at least we know before we spent $3,700 on one, so now we gotta spend $12,000 on a tractor.
Well, the thing is, it might have done that hill, the main hill in the front right behind the house, but it just felt to me like it was leaning so much.
It was, I could see it leaning.
You saw the two tires coming off the ground? You were praying?
Yes.
You were praying fervently?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I try to do
It's
more.
cheaper. I was praying for the mower because you got $1,000 deductible, but the mower's more than that, so you know.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
Hey, we gotta be frugal here.
Well, yeah.
Well, at least we know, I guess. Well, that stinks.
I mean,
Shoot.
to be honest, I didn't think this part was going to be a big problem. And it was. Actually, after getting some experience on it, there are very few parts of the yard that I think this would do.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I thought it was going to do like 70%, but now I think maybe 20, 25.
That's what I'm
thinking.
thinking.
In the very back there, there's one long kind of flat area.
So I'm wondering maybe if we just spent $250 and had someone mow it twice a year.
And then push mow the rest of the
And
time?
then just push mow it the rest of the time.
Push mow just what's up near the house?
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe one of those robot mower companies wants to lend us one. See,
Okay, robot mower company, if you
prove
want.
that your mower is up to a real challenge.
Yeah.
This isn't any golf course hills right here. This is hills. I might take it back to that one flat spot in the back since it's long and flat. And if I can get it down there without crashing. Just try that.
All right, well, go try it.
All right.
That stinks, man.
Well, I'm glad we didn't spend all that money because we never
We don't even spend that much on cars except for the,
most we spent
Except
on a
for
mower in
the-
the past was like $800 or $1,000.
yeah.
And it was a totally flat piece of ground that was 2 acres. It still took us a long time to mow it. This piece of ground is just not apparently very great for riding mowers. So what we need to do, I know what we could do with the money instead. We can build a whole bunch of retaining walls and make a flat yard.
Well, or just make gardens. My goodness. It would
Yes.
cost probably the same to make gardens. Okay, well, maybe not. We have a huge yard, but still.
Well, we could make some retaining walls and then a little ramp that goes down. So it's a flat yard. You can have a rider, and then you can go down the ramp and then do the lower section.
All right, well,
Okay, well,
I guess get
I'm
on
glad
it.
we didn't spend the money before we borrowed one. Thank you, Rob. You're my hero.
Thumbs up, guys, for Rob. He saved the day. We
Yes.
love you, Rob. We owe you big
I
time.
didn't crash your mower, sir. And
Yet.
if I do, well, there won't be any evidence because Tara's going to stop recording before then. All right. I might go try that flat spot in the back.
Okay.
I thought that flat spot over there would be good, but it's not nearly as flat as it is when you're walking on it. No wonder we're so tired after we're push mowing. Right there, go down there.
My one. There's my flowers. And then he kept getting stuck. So, yeah, it didn't go as we expected. Yeah, it's not going very well. Oh, man. Shoot. that contraption was. That's a different kind of a one wheel. So these are the flowers that I pulled out of the front that I'm attempting to save from the rabbits. I saw a lady moving on Facebook on Upcycle, our local Upcycle, and she was moving and Restore would not take these things. So she said, first person who wants it can come and get it. I was like, I will be there. I'm on my way right now. I have not looked to see what I got yet, but I'm excited to see what I got. So first of all, I got drywall primer. That might be dry, so don't know if there's anything in there. Then I got clear wood, and that does have something in that, so that'll be good for my outdoor projects. I'll be excited to do that. Okay, so then let's look in here and see what we got. Okay, got a trash bag. Woohoo! So these I got at a garage sale for $1 each for my paintings. Got those. That was from a different garage sale though. They must have fallen in there. Okay, so then we got some Goof Off. Almost an entire bottle. That's like $3 or $4 right there. Wood Care. Wood polish. Ooh, that's like totally full. So I can use that on some of my wood furniture. Oh, this is another one from the other garage sale. Let's see. Ooh, rollers. So I got 3 rollers there. And, ooh, a 5-gallon paint stick stirrer. I need that. And an edger. I'm getting ready to paint. I can use that. And a brand new roller. Trowel for tile. Another roller. And a small roller. Paintbrush cover. Well, that's pretty nifty. Hey, I'll use that a lot. A paint tool. Use that. Another paint stirrer. Don't really need their old rags. More paint stirrers. A dog comb, I guess. I don't know what that is. Paint scraper without the scraper part. Ooh, a brush and a scraper and a dead roller. Ooh, this one hasn't even been used. Wow. Man, I think I got myself a good deal here. Painter's tape, can use that. Oh my goodness. Another roller, don't really need a bottle brush. Another painting tool. Don't have a sander for that. That's empty. Another scraper, more paint tape. Ooh, razor blades. And this looks like a drop cloth. And another roller. Ooh, and a new tile brush. I need actually a new tile brush. Half dead sponge. Another brand new paintbrush. Another scraper. Good thing I didn't cut myself on that. And another green scratchy thing. So I think what I'll do is throw all the trash in here and get rid of it. Okay, wow. I honestly didn't think I would find that much in that box, but this was the one I was really interested. Okay, more painter's tape. Ooh, teak oil and stain. I bet I could use that on other wood, not just teak, but that's almost full. Brand new foam brushes, more rollers. Oh dear. Looks like maybe this had, well, okay. So it looks like maybe this spilled, but this is, yeah, on the top stuck now. Kind of a blue paint, but there's blue paint all over, so I think it's spilled. Brand new spray paint gun. Another edger. Boy, these people must have been remodeling. More brushes. Oh, here's rollers for that one that I thought was dead. More brushes. Ooh, primer. Ooh, and it's, ooh, yay, primer. I can always use primer. And wood conditioner. That's full. And stainless steel cleaner. That I don't know. We'll have to see if that's good. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Gloves that are brand new. More gloves, a whole package of gloves. Oops, there's a package for the thing. Then more rollers, brand new rollers. And Restore, I think you missed out. More 5-gallon paint sticks. More scrapers. This paintbrush has been used, but it sure doesn't look like it. Wow. Okay. Blue paint. That's actually pretty blue. Is that indoor or outdoor? Indoor. Spackling paste. Feels smushy, so I think it's still good. Wax. Ooh, I can always use that. Might have to see if the boys can get that open. Wood polish conditioner. Wow. Another paintbrush cover. Another paintbrush. Chiseled edge for edging. Oh, oh, hot dog. Oh my goodness, I'm getting ready to paint my bedroom. This is like a super fancy schmancy one. Oh my goodness, I wonder how much this is. Zebra, I'll look it up at the end. Oh my, it's got chiseled edge. Okay, I'll look and see how much that thing was worth. Wow. Man, these people cleaned their paintbrushes. Pristine. Okay, more. Ooh, polyurethane. I need polyurethane. Hot dog, and it's good. Okay, so now look at all of this spray paint. Oh my goodness, these are like $10 each now. Orion gray, blue. What is this? Must be another gray. Green. I think I just bought some of this at Walmart. I'm taking it back. Hot dog. There's 2 of those in here, totally full. Got some silver metallic, that's about half full. And another silver. And paint stripper, can you always use that. Clear, gray, black, more green. Ooh, oh, interesting. Gray stain, that's a new one. Clear, 2 cans of orange, that one's full. Never used. This one's full. Doesn't feel like it's used. Clear coat for chalk paint. White. Yes, I need some white. And another white. These are totally full. And a satin heirloom white. Might be able to use that. White chalk paint. Oh my goodness. More primer. Hot dog. Oh my goodness. More chalk. Clear coat. More white chalk. Hot dog. 3 of those. All brand new. And more clear. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 26 of these. This is like over $200. of just the paint here. I probably have another $80 here, and I probably have all of the brushes and all the gadgets. I probably at least have another $150, maybe $200 here. Probably $150 here. Oh my goodness. I got a darn tootin' good deal. Yes. Got a Pioneer Woman crock pot for $6. Looks a little bit cleaner than mine, so I thought, yay, I'll try a new crock pot.